We are back, baby, and the microphone is on. What is up, y'all? Happy Friday. Made it through another one. See, we got some people in the chat already. I appreciate you. Nance in there first, of course. He says, tasty blue wires. What are these XP things? I'm still trying to figure it out myself, my man. I don't know. Has something to do with engagement. We'll figure it out eventually. Hopefully the mic is not too loud. I did test it today. I did not do it last time. So hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Nance says, that's a good Jeffrey. Oh, no. Okay, waiting for the extras and watching the race instead of having a life. Hey, that's okay. That is still having a life, my man. Watching the race. Crooked Orchid's in the chat, too. She says, test, test, test. Yes, we did test the microphone. I appreciate you. Thank you. Meech says, glad to know we did a mic test. Yeah, we'll get through the first 10 minutes, and you'll actually be able to still hear me. Nance says, loud mic is better than no mic. Nugget says, I am not engaged, I guess. Nugget, if you are on iPhone, I believe it currently does not work on iPhone because it is still in the process of rolling out. It's like a top fans sort of thing. Joining the stream gets you XP. Chatting gives you XP, but it's not like every message is worth so many points or whatever. It's just like the amount of time that you watched and whether it thinks you're engaged or not. And then on channels that have monetization, people who donate super chats are near the top. So yeah. How many chats does it take to get the crown? I don't know, but now you are number 2. Nugget Man. It is showing me that you are crown number 2. Nance says, as many pieces of wood as a woodchuck chucks. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Especially in the beginning, it seems to be like it's everywhere. Like it jumps all around. I don't know what's going on. Meech is number 1 now. I have no idea. Actually, I need to learn all of the parameters, but see YouTube, they don't like to tell you kind of, you know, what's in the sausage, because if you know exactly how many seconds a person has to watch to be counted as a view or counted as whatever, people can use that to like exploit the system. So I kind of understand why they keep that under wraps, but this is still being tested as far as I'm aware. It's like just rolling out to everyone. So I don't know. I think it's kind of fun, kind of cool, but we will see. We'll see if they keep with it or not. But yeah, y'all, we got some crazy videos, you know, and I thought, I didn't catch all of RMG today, but I thought for sure they were going to talk about both of these, but then that wild stuff happened with Tomas, and that just, like, took up the whole show. So, I got some funny ones, man. We'll go through the 2 that are real popular that blew up this week. But yeah, I found some other ones on TikTok that are so funny because I noticed. Sorry, I don't know why it's peaking like that. How about that? Yeah. Okay. Now we're not in the red. I noticed when I was watching these videos, when I was doing my research for the topic, I noticed Human beings, when we see another person getting caught cheating, we cannot help but smile. We can't stop. Even if you are the person getting cheated on, when you catch a person cheating on you, there's still people laughing. And now, obviously, I'm not saying this is every situation, because there are some real sad videos. I didn't pull those, okay? We're not here to be sad. There's plenty of sadness in life, okay? It's like my default emotion. I get enough of that. But I found some funny ones, okay? And I just think it's a strange phenomenon, because even when you are the victim of the cheating, we're talking about cheating in relationships here. Even when you are the victim of the cheating, when you discover a person cheating, something about catching somebody is just so... justice. You know what I mean? I love some justice. So we got some justice tonight. It's good. It's a good Friday stream, you know? Let's see, Nance says, last one picked, first one out. Aww. Oh, okay. I missed some stuff. Oh, you're talking about gym class. Well, hey, you know, I was never an athlete either, man. That's not ever gonna be me, you know, but we can't all be perfect athletes. We all have a role in life, I suppose. Meech says, I'd pick you, Nance. I would pick you too, Nance. Because at least, you know, I'd have somebody fun to joke with on the team. Meech says, some random woman at the grocery store showed me the Coldplay cheaters, so I feel like that was a big one. You are right, that's the first one we're going to talk about. Nugget says, I saw it on a news show this morning. Meech, research equals had to take at least 2 hours to watch viral vids. Yeah, you know, I don't... There is like a viral page on TikTok, and I do check that, but I try to... Generally what I do is I come up with a theme, and then I look for videos to support the argument I want to make. But this one, I was already working on, and then these two stories just jumped into the news, so I was like, oh, there it is. Perfect timing. So I figure, you know, we'll ride the wave while this stuff is trending. It is, the internet is a wild thing. KO says, doing his homework over here. Hey, you know, we're trying. I'm slaving over the TikTok. I'm slaving over the hot TikTok to bring you guys the justice. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's so good. Nance says investments, duh. Yeah, that's right. It is... It depends on which 15-year-old car you have. A 15-year-old car could be an investment. KO says spicy in here now. Nugget Man says that old show Cheaters that's on at 2 a.m. was always entertaining. That one was good, and the other one with Noel. What was that one? Catfish. That was a good one. Meech, another fan of Cheaters. Yeah, Cheaters was perfect, and that was great late night TV too, you know? Crooked Orchid says, I posted an Instagram link to my sister-in-law's wedding pics. I picked a wedge, don't kill me. I couldn't find a shoe I liked that was comfortable. I was the tallest. Oh. I got you. I'm sure they look great, KO. But yeah, okay. So let's start with the viral Coldplay cheaters being caught. Okay, so if you haven't heard of this, Black Magic in the chat. What is going on, my man? Happy Friday to you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. We are talking cheaters today, and we got some videos that are hilarious. And I was talking about how I think it's crazy that whenever someone gets caught cheating, nearby humans cannot help but smile. And so I figured maybe that'd be fun to just smile at some justice, you know? Nugget says, I thought you picked a wedge in the pic, right? I thought you posted a picture of a wedge before, but maybe I don't know what a wedge is. I also saw what Meech recommended, so I don't know. Diana in the chat says TGIF. Happy Friday to you as well. Thank you for being here. We got some we got some fun stuff to get tonight. Black Magic says, I won't be on long tonight. We lost my 23-year-old son in a motorcycle accident in January, and today would have been his birthday. So we're getting together with some of his friends. Oh my gosh, man. Well, I'm so sorry to hear about your son. I mean, I know it's not fresh, but Jesus, that is horrible. So, wow. So sorry to hear that, but that'll be a good thing to do in his memory. I think his friends will enjoy that too. So that's cool. So thank you for sharing that. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good time. KO says, I did what Meech wanted. I did, but Meech wanted something else, and I have big ol' feets. Hey, we gotta work with what we have, you know? She says, I'm so sorry. Hugs and love to you and his friends and your family. Absolutely. Happy birthday to your son. What a great thing to celebrate with his friends. You're a good egg, says Diana. Absolutely. Heartbreaking, but you know, it's how we get through loss, is getting together with the other people who are also grieving. So it's a healthy thing for everybody. So that's great. It's still pretty hard, but things get better every day. Absolutely, man. Yeah, doesn't get better, it just gets easier, you know? It's tough. Just lost someone in my family recently as well. It is very hard times. Nugget Man says, share all the fun memories, Black Magic. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Definitely soak up all the stories. Tell your stories to his friends, and you know, listen to their stories, and that's those kind of things really help a lot. So, cheers to you, Black Magic, and all of you. Thank you all for being here. I know it's Friday night and it's summer, so the fact that y'all want to hang out with me means a lot to me, so thank you. We do have some things to lighten the mood here, okay? Don't worry. I'll make you smile before you have to leave, Black Magic. Okay. You know what? Okay, so since you have to go, let's jump right into the let's jump right into the Coldplay couple, okay? Now, this person on Twitter has very nicely organized the whole mess. But essentially... Oh, we got Becky in the chat. Black Magic says, let's definitely lighten the mood. I will try my best. Becky says in the chat, Meech, am I seeing correct? You made it first. Hello. Hello to Becky. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think that Nance was first today. But Meech, you know, Meech is always first. So that, both are true. Hopefully you're having a good day, Becky, as well. Thank you for being here. We're talking cheaters today. We're talking cheaters. And, I'll say it for the 5th time. I think it's funny that whenever someone gets caught cheating, everyone around cannot help but smile, okay? Even if you're the victim. So all of the people at this concert really, really got a chuckle, okay? When this happened. Where, Coldplay... Yeah. Now, this is a zoomed-in shot. Maybe you saw on the thumbnail, okay? They're in the center of the stage, obviously. And on the left and right, there are these large circular screens, okay? That are both showing the same image. So you're just seeing one of those screens that's off to the left side of the stage, okay? The Jumbotron pans to them, and these two are the absolute worst at playing it cool that there ever was. And the Coldplay lead singer, forgive me, I don't know his name, calls it out immediately, and it's so good.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
My favorite part of this video is after he says that, you got my man on the right here screaming his face off, just vibing like, yeah, maybe they're cheating. I don't know. Like, he is mid, you know, this is the effect I'm talking about. People cannot help but smile. Look at this girl to the left. If her face was any redder, her blood would be exiting her skin. And she cannot hold it back, dude. Now, we'll break this down, but rumor has it that the girl on the left also works at this company called Astronomer, okay? And, this red guy here, I think it's just like the color saturation or something is off on this video, because I don't remember them being that red, but maybe he was, you know? But he is the CEO, okay? His name's Adam Byron. And this lady here is not his wife, okay? She is... now, she was recently promoted to this title. Adam took over as CEO of this company in 2023, so he hasn't worked there a long time. But 7 months ago, this woman that he is... KO, this is at a Coldplay concert. Becky says, this is why you don't be cheating. I mean, there's a lot of reasons not to be cheating, but this is one of them, for sure. So, recently, the lady that he's holding here was promoted to Chief People Officer of his company, which essentially I'm understanding is the head of HR, the HR final boss. And she's married to someone else, and excuse me, and he's married to someone else. and she's the HR lady, and he's the CEO, and they have an employee of their company right there watching them cheat, just acknowledging the whole thing. But can we look? Crooked Orchid says, I love Coldplay. Now I love the guy that called them out. Me too. Me too. It's so good. Black Magic says it's always the HR people. Yeah. Can we look at our hands? He's got his hands on her, and she has her hands on his hands. That's a lot of pronouns. Sorry. I see her hands on his hands. But what are his hands on? Look at his face, too. He loves it, man. He's got a double handful. He's at the Coldplay concert up in the suites. Dude, he's living the dream with some other guy's wife. And so is she. Look, her eyes are closed. She's just loving this moment, right? And then they realize, oh no.
Oh, look at these two.
She covers her face, and this is right when he's like, oh no. Oh no. And his solution is to be super chill and very, surreptitious.
All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what?
Just disappear into the floor. I don't know if you have. Is that part of sitting in a suite? You have like a little ladder, a little escape hatch on the floor. You can just I'm out of here, guys. I don't know. I don't sit in the suites. Is he just laying down at the he straight up disappeared. He disappeared. I absolutely love it. Crooked Orchid says, we need the annoying TikTok noise, the oh no. Yeah, you're right. Oh no. You're right. That is perfect for this video. Becky says, we know how she got her promotion. My husband has an HR lady that left her husband for a big wig in the company. And the big wig left his wife as well. Well, neither of those are good because I don't want to hear, you never want to see the end of a relationship. But at the same time, they did it right. They separated, they got the divorce first. But at the same time, I don't know. Crooked Orchid says he melted. It's the melting emoji come to life. That's exactly what happened. He got so red that he just melted. That's exactly what happened. I'm gonna watch it one more time. I just love it so much.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
The girl on the left, by the way, looks like she's like the fun one to hang out with in this group for sure.
I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Oh, look.
I love it. Okay. So hold on a second. So, oh, sorry, it's not Adam, it's Andy. Like it matters. Andy Pandy. Here's Andy Pandy, Chief Executive Officer of Astronomer.io. It's an AI company, go figure. And here's our friend, Kristen Cabot, the Chief People Officer at Astronomer. And here they are with the C-suite team all hanging out together in better times. Bad Will in the chat, he says, I'm here, but I'm gonna have to rewatch. I got distracted before the show. Hey, that's okay. You didn't really miss anything. We're talking about viral cheating stories, and this is the first one. This is the couple that you might have seen that got caught cheating at the Coldplay concert on the Jumbotron, okay? Now, couple things about this. Now, I would never want to encourage cheating. Obviously, you don't want to do that, but just playing devil's advocate. Mars Matt, oh, Triss in the chat. What's going on, Triss? Happy Friday to you. Thank you for being here. We're talking cheaters today. I just feel like Will says Coldplay, ew. I know, right? Now he's been outed not only as a cheater, but as a fan of Coldplay. So there's like 100 ways this could have played out and no one would have even noticed. Like, literally, if they would have just done nothing and acted natural. Because it's not like, you know, Adam Byron's wife is sitting at home watching a live feed of the concert that her husband is at. You know? I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but it's unlikely. Same thing with her husband. You know? So, I really feel like if they had just played it cool and not turned into tomatoes and melted onto the floor, no one would have even noticed or said anything. Just smile and wave to the camera. Hey! Like, you weren't even really caught doing anything in that moment. He just had his arms around her. Now, this is a very telling pause screen right here, because look at these hands, you guys. This is not how you hold hands with someone. Not when you're their boss, certainly. I'm just saying, I feel like this is a weird hug. You know? It looks consensual. It's just, the hand placement is odd. Triss says, I saw him, just glad I was able to make this one. Hey, I'm glad too. Thank you for being here. But yeah, so I just thought, like, this is the biggest self-sabotage ever, because they literally just told on themselves so bad that the lead singer immediately called out, oh, they must be having an affair. And, the internet wasted no time in, getting right to his social media. Nugget Man says, how do you hold hands with your boss? That's an interesting question. I think as the CEO, you're probably not supposed to hold hands with any of your employees. But, you know, I don't work in the corporate world, so I don't have all of this HR training. Nance just had to take mandatory HR training. Maybe he can enlighten us, Nance. How, when you caress a coworker, how are you supposed to do it? Johnny in the chat, what's up? I knew Johnny would be here. This is a good one for you, dude. I was looking for your zingers on this. The internet is ruthless. You're absolutely right. So they found his LinkedIn, and everybody's just like, dude, I'm here for the comments. Are we all here because he cheated on his wife at a Coldplay concert? How was Coldplay with Kristen? I mean, people are sending the man the video on his LinkedIn page. They're sending him the video. It's gonna be huge, he said. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so then they found Andy Byron's wife's Facebook page, and of course they showed immense respect, and they were all really considerate of her feelings. KO says, Nancy Pants, when you complimented your coworkers, how do you do so? Yeah, Nance needs to come in and give us an HR lesson, because I don't know. This person says, okay, so a troll account posts the video on dude's wife's Facebook page. Like, and this is probably how she found out, which is absolutely horrible, man. Like, that's so messed up. But, and then all these people are like, is this necessary? She should know. The universe wanted to out the antics. You could have sent her a private message. There was no reason for this. Not everyone sees message requests. This was the way. There was no reason to post this. Could have easily been handled via direct message. See, I don't agree with posting the video on the wife's Facebook page. Like, tracking down the wife's Facebook is weird. That's weird behavior. That's weird internet behavior. But that's what you expect from people on the internet, I guess. Yeah, Johnny is number 3 now. I don't know. I think it's just because he's new, KO. I have no idea. Collusions, that's right. Okay, so there were a few people who gave messages of encouragement to Andy Byron's wife, Megan Kerrigan Byron, who has now changed her name on Facebook to just Megan Kerrigan, which, get him, girl. Shonda says, girl, dump his ass and get a good lawyer. You're too much of a baddie to deal with this. I love that. I love that. Hopefully she's well aware of his embarrassing behind, and that video just adds the icing on the cake for his shame. No woman deserves to wake up to that kind of news. That's the other thing, too. It's like, because of time zones and stuff, like, this is happening in the middle of the night, and so she's, like, finding this out as soon as she wakes up in the morning, which is just absolutely horrible. Oh, KO, you're talking about Johnny. I was like, what? Who has... What are we talking about here? Megan says, based on your posts, you seem like a wonderful mother in person. I hope this isn't how you're finding out, and I'm sorry about this horrible circumstance. I think if you're the husband in this situation, you gotta call your wife and be like, so, like, this weird situation happened, babe, and, like, it wasn't what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you hug your coworkers, you know, like, you just stand behind them and wrap your arms around inappropriate parts of their body. We were just doing that, and then we just happened to be at this Coldplay concert, and then the Jumbotron, and I don't know, no, like, dude, it's no big deal, really. Practically nobody saw it, right? Oh, no. Yeah, KO, be careful now. I didn't even see what you removed, so it is gone forever. If you retract a message in the chat, it is gone, and literally I cannot see. No one can ever see it. Anna says, sorry about this unfortunate circumstance. Why'd you leave that comment, Anna? I think you just leave it alone at that point, if that's what you got. Oh, KO says, sorry, I'm a little wine drunk. Hey, that's okay. I'm trying to get there. I got my my goose right here. We're ready to go. Also, I've been informed, if I stay hydrated, then I won't get, like, congested from talking for 2 hours, so trying to be mindful of that. Now, this person says, the lady smiling ear to ear, that girl on the left I was talking about, is Alyssa Stoddard, recently promoted to VP of People by Kristen Cabot at astronomer.io. Lord have mercy. So your boss Kristen promotes you. Okay, she's like, girl, you've been working so hard. I'm gonna make you the VP of People. I don't even know what that means. People? I know what VP means, but like, the VP of People, but whatever. So she's the chief people, and she's gonna be the VP of People, right? And she goes, well, part of being the VP of People is that, you need to come along while I cheat on my husband with the CEO of the company. That's a weird day at work. I mean, I don't have a corporate job. Is this part of the corporate world? Do we normally do this? How do you navigate when your boss says, hey, you've been promoted, but also you need to go and watch me get touched by the boss for some reason inappropriately at a concert. It'll be fun for everyone, she said. I don't know. She is cringing out of her mind right there, and I love it. Her face couldn't be any redder. It's my favorite part of the video for sure. Chocolate milk wasted. That's funny, Tris. Crooked Orchid says, I'm the only one that doesn't drink milk. I think there's other people who don't drink milk in here, but I am a whole milk drinker for sure. And CB, I know. CB loves her Fairlife. So, it wasn't all great though, and over on Andy Byron's comments page, things were getting a little rough, okay? She caught me on the Jumbotron, wasn't me. Yo, I saw you at the Coldplay concert. Just want to add to the pile on, much like your wife's divorce attorney will. It was all yellow until the camera panned on them. That is a reference to a Coldplay song, I believe. Oh, Black Magic says he also does not drink milk. Yeah, I think, are you vegetarian as well? Yeah, that's awesome. Triss says whole milk for the win. I'm with you. Triss has her own dairy cow, you know? Like, you're serious about the stuff. Well, she has a bull calf, I guess, so. You know, he's not gonna make milk, but you know what I mean. Milk life. Nugget says conspiracy theory. That coworker requested the kiss cam. No way. Okay. See, I didn't think about that, but I feel like if you're sitting in the suites, you could get that done, right? Like, I feel like you could probably get that done if you're in the suites. Like, hey, let's get a little... And she probably thought she was like, oh man, what if she did that? And then that happened, and then she had to... Oh man, that actually makes sense. That's why her face is so red, because she set it up thinking, oh, it's going to be great publicity for our company to see the CEO and the chief of people, or the chief people leader, whatever she is. She's out there. We're all here. We're partying at Coldplay. It'll be such a cool shot. And then she wasn't counting on where the CEO's hands were going to be right at the time that the Jumbotron man had time to pan over to the box suites, and it was the wrong time. I I I like that. I like that theory a lot, Nugget. I think that's very plausible. That is very plausible. Um, oh my gosh. The stars aligned, and the wife saw the light. Another Coldplay reference. That's good. Will forever be scarred by Coldplay. This is the best thing to ever happen to LinkedIn and your attorney. Absolutely love it. And like, I don't know, I think that people are like getting fired and stuff now, which is sad, but I don't really care about what happens to them. I just like this tweet right here. Andy Byron's wife is absolutely gorgeous. What an incredible fool to do this to her. Heart chain for Megan. So here is Megan, his beautiful wife, that he cheated on at the Coldplay concert and thought he was being slick. But yeah, here's the wife's page. Changed, dropped the name Byron there pretty quick. And there were a couple really funny memes I thought were good on this one. So there's the Grok AI thing right there. And the hold on a second. Oh, this is from one of their social media, I think. This and your HR manager. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's the StubHub post. Okay, that's funny. Nicely done. Hold on a sec. There's one more that was really good. Okay, yeah, so here's a different angle. See how big it is? And oh, I'm covering it up. Hold on, let me move my dumb face. See how it's like there's two giant jumbotrons on either side of the stage? Like everyone could see their little moment. It was so good, man. And I absolutely... Nugget says, I didn't even notice the coworker until you. She was enjoying it too much. For sure. Her face is so red. I absolutely love it. She just thinks, like, if I just turn around, then the camera will go away, and this whole situation will never have happened. Crooked Orchid says, oh my god, this wasn't planned, I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Tris says he makes milk, just not drinkable. Yeah, you don't want that.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure what to do. Could we broccoli? Okay, right.
I like how they cut to the couple in the banana costumes right after. That was great. That's good timing. But yeah. So people are getting fired, I guess, over this, and it's getting rough. I thought this was a great one right here. Lego box set, and even Lego got the hand placement correct, so that was good. And the action figure, where'd the action figure go? Incredible oof, yeah. There's an oh no. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. It was a wild one. I had fun with that story. I thought she reposted the, here it is. I don't know why I enjoy this. the action figure meme so much, but this is good. This is a good one. They just got the hand placement off on that one. That's okay. Okay. So the next one, okay, guys, this one is it's a 12 video series, okay? So I'm gonna half tell you the story and half show you the creator telling the story, okay? So the next person we're talking about is Ashley, okay? And Ashley has a cake business where she sells like fancy cakes and cupcakes for occasions, whatever, you know, like we've talked about before, the cake talk, the infinite source of drama that is cake talk. So she was making a cake, okay, and she never would have thought that this cake was going to somehow reveal her man was cheating. So, sorry, I'm trying to cue this up so we don't have to listen to too much extra here. Okay, so here we are, and we are going to learn about, this is like about when they met, okay? Triss says, the coworker looked so upset. I just realized how red her face was. That's what I was saying. Like, I think the saturation is off a little bit in that video, but man, is her face red. And people online are trying to say it wasn't the girl. It definitely was. She definitely knows them, knows the situation, knows why they're hiding their faces, knows why this is bad. Like, it's definitely not just a random person there. That was my favorite part of the video. Anyways, okay, so this creator is Ashley, okay? And her TikTok account is Bake Sis Bakery Shelly J on TikTok, but her name is Ashley. So here is the story of when she met her boyfriend that she was seeing, okay?
Me and him really got to talk, and I started looking at him like, you kind of fine or whatever. And he was like,
the part you missed, she getting her car fixed, okay? And he works at the place where she's getting her car fixed. She has to go back in and ask them something. And when she came back in, she notices this guy, notices that he's noticing her. So they start talking for a second.
like, you know, I've been thought you was cute when I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like.
Yes,
you
I
was
definitely
interested.
watched the MTV show KO for
wasn't.
sure.
But now I am. So what's your name?
We're all that age.
So we have literally been inseparable.
I love her glasses, by the way. Absolutely love
I
that.
have been so happy.
I love the clear
He
frame,
has been
you know?
one of my best friends. He has been one of my favorite loves, one of my greatest loves, and I have.
Look
just
how
been
happy she
enjoying
is. That is fantastic, right?
Now, because I'm a baker and I love sharing my treats and stuff like that, I always came up to his job and brought him cookies,
Triss, the show was called Cheaters.
cake samples, all kinds of stuff. It's like my little baby that I'm proud of that I wanted to share with him. Hold on.
Okay, guys, so she has a cake business, and she makes cakes and cookies and cupcakes and stuff for people,
Now,
for her
after about a
friends.
week of us dating, he did let me know that he has a son. I started thinking into the future. Look, he got a son.
She
I
has
have
a daughter,
I have
he has a
kids.
son,
It's perfect.
doing some math
so
here.
I started naturally bringing treats
Perfect,
to him
right?
for his son to try too. Here's some cookies for your son. Here's a cake sample for your son. When is his birthday? I'd be happy to make his cake. all
What
kinds
a
of
nice
stuff.
lady.
So,
Like,
now
this
time
is
has
this is
passed.
like perfect girlfriend
We
here right
are
now.
About 4 months, 5 months in.
Okay.
Everything's going smooth.
Uh-huh.
Father's Day comes up. This is when the drama begins.
I love her editing. I love that editing where she like cuts to black and white and she does the little reel effect. Top notch. Great work. No notes. Absolutely love her account. Triss says, right, it's been forever since I watched MTV, like 10 years. I know. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. The only thing on MTV now is ridiculousness. Okay, so she agrees. She's like, It's Father's Day, guys. We gotta make a Father's Day cake for our man.
All right, y'all, here we go. Part 2.
Part 2.
How my cake exposed that my man
exposed the man
is married. So Father's Day comes, and I decided to make him a special cake.
Now, I did consider cutting out the beginning of every video and not letting y'all find out like what's gonna happen until the end, but then I figured you already know the topic of the stream, so it's not like I'm really hiding anything here, but I was going to try and build a little bit more suspense. Crooked Orchid says, next was a dating show. I think it was one guy or girl, and they would go on random dates with 3 people, and without notice would say next. Yes, oh my gosh, yeah, that was a horrible, horrible show. You know who did a great profile on that you actually like, Crooked Orchids, is Chris James. He did an awesome video about the show Next and how like actually fucked up it was. But yeah, Cheaters was a really good show too, and I think he does a show about that as well. But okay, so it is Father's Day. What is his favorite kind of cake? We gotta make his favorite cake for Father's Day, right?
So Father's Day comes, and I decided to make.
Trish says I don't like cake; it's too sweet. Hey, I'm with you.
Loves red.
I'm not a cake person either.
Red velvet is not.
It tastes good, but it doesn't look good on my body. That's the problem.
I decided since my man.
I'm sorry, I'm talking over her.
I'm gonna give velvet.
That was important, okay? Red velvet. He wants red velvet. Very important detail. It seems like it's not important. She does not sell red velvet cakes, okay? So it's not on her menu, it's not on her website, it's not in her photos. She does not sell red velvet cakes, okay? But she's gonna make one special for her man for Father's Day.
Red velvet is not on our menu. We don't make red velvet cake. But I decided since my man wants red velvet,
I love cake, not the icing. I love icing.
Surprise him.
Just get the icing and skip the cake. Just how. I love how she. I love how she doesn't cut that out. She just like is. Hold on. I gotta mix, you guys. Hold on. It's great. I love her. Okay. So she puts cookies in there.
I'm giving a free sample for my man.
Free samples. Now, listen.
I have my business card, sticker, logo. Like I wear my shirt. I got a hat.
She got her shirt. She got her hat.
Seriously. So I had it all packaged up real nice with my sticker on it. My logo, my business card, our contact phone number.
Again with the top-notch editing. Love that. I love that.
I went to his job,
contact
dropped it off.
phone
now,
number.
mind you, he works a lot. Our schedules are very opposite. Friday
You know, I'm
nights,
finding that with cheaters. They have very hectic work schedules, these cheaters. They always work really late and really early.
We go out and stuff like that. So remember that, because we're gonna come back to that.
I'm with you, Triss. It's just straight sugar, you know?
I don't ask about it, because I know it was bomb. Well, maybe. It was red velvet, and we don't make it. But I made it from the box, from Betty Crocker. So it had to be fire.
She made it from the box, you guys. Betty Crocker Red Velvet actually is good. I have made that. I can vouch. Use duck eggs, okay?
I'm like, well, I done already made him a cake. I always make him samples. I always give cookies.
Sure.
What else could I do for him for his birthday? I have nothing planned yet. However, I get a phone call from this wonderful sounding lady who wants to book a cake with me for her husband for his birthday.
Okay. So it sounds kind of weird, right? That she would just bring up this random customer. So a customer calls, and the customer has a request that kind of catches her off guard a little bit, okay? Now, she wasn't quite ready for what's about to happen here. Hold on, sorry.
Book a cake for her husband. Now, we're talking, I'm taking a standard call.
Okay.
I'm making nothing of it. I'm like, cool, I got an order, husband's birthday. I rarely get men cakes, so this is probably going to be a little difficult, but...
I rarely get men cakes. It's going to be difficult. Are men cakes difficult? Can you guys, our bakers in the chat, can you tell me why men cakes are difficult?
I'm up for the challenge. He starts telling me some of his interests, what he likes. Then we get to the flavor of the cake.
KO says, no, she's a baker making box cake. No self-respecting baker would ever use baked boxes. Nugget says, facts. Triss says, true that. You know, this is, sidebar. That is a very hot topic on Cake Talk. And even some of the best and most prolific cake talkery do admit to using the Betty Crocker cake. Because if it's a style of cake or type of cake that you're not familiar with, it's really easy to screw it up. So if you use the box mix, you know that it's not going to get screwed up. You know it's going to taste good. So I can't blame them, but also, yeah, you're going to buy a $5 cake box and 2 eggs and you're going to charge me $200 for a cake? Get out of here. Get the flour out. I'm with you. But yes, that is a very controversial thing on Cake Talk. And there are people in both camps. So
I'm like, oh, well, here are our flavor options. And she says, oh, his favorite cake is red velvet. And I had one of your red velvet cakes before, and it was delicious. So I was hoping we could get that as one of the flavors.
You all. She had one of her red velvet cakes before, okay? But she doesn't sell red velvet cakes, y'all. She only made the one red velvet cake. And it was for Father's Day for her man. And now a wife is on the phone saying that she tasted a red velvet cake of hers. And she doesn't sell red velvet cake. The wheels are turning now, okay? I've got a lot of thoughts at this point. I want to jump in. I want to throw a bunch of scenarios out there, but I think we just let her keep going. Triss says, get the flour out, Drew, 2025. Yes, that's right. Nugget says, wow, I've been scammed all these years. Yeah, scammed on the box cakes. Yeah, it is a known issue. KO says, I had a red velvet. Yeah, you know, a lot of things we're thinking right now. But what I was thinking, let's give the man some credit, okay? What I'm thinking here is, what if he didn't think he could eat the cake that she made for him for Father's Day? So he sent it home with a coworker, and that coworker's wife is now calling her for a cake because she tried the cake, right? Hopefully it's not that, right? Triss says, what could she be thinking right now? Yeah, 1,000 things. But I mean, like, she knows that it had to have been that exact cake because she does not sell red velvet to anyone. So she's got to be just like going a mile a minute, right? But she's playing it really cool, and I love that. So I'll let her keep going. Sorry, bacon strips.
So I'm sitting there like, how did you have one of her? We don't make red velvet. So then I asked, oh, how did you hear about us? Just wanted to know.
I love just the little, how did you hear about us? Like the smile with the gritted teeth. This smile of murder, you know?
You found us. Was it on social media, word of
That
mouth?
was a slick way, you know, to be like, hey, how did you hear about our company?
What about us?
Woo, I love this. Oh my god, y'all. I
Hold on,
can't. It's so much.
Okay,
it is.
sorry, y'all.
This
Hold
is.
on.
I've seen this.
I'm back.
I know what's gonna happen,
So,
and
how
I
did you
still.
hear
Oh
about
my
this?
god. I love
She
it.
said,
I love it.
My husband brought home a
Do you see
red
the look
velvet
there?
cake from your bakery on Father's Day and shared it with the family, and we all thought it was so delicious, which gave me an idea to get him a cake for his upcoming birthday.
Ooh.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. She said, "K." Trish says there's so much fire in that smile. Dude, I know. Oh my god. At this point, like, first time I watched this, I am howling, okay? Like, what? I can't even, I'm just gonna let her keep going.
Cool, because business is business. I gotta get to this money, and I need
Hold on,
to
let
keep
me
her
back
on
it
the
up.
line because I need to find out some
Let me
more
back it up.
information.
Because this is a very important point. Okay? Money over everything, y'all. Let's secure the bag first.
Brought home a red velvet cake from your bakery on Father's Day and shared it with the family, and we all thought it was so delicious, which gave me an idea to get him a cake for his upcoming birthday. Okay, I'm trying to keep my cool because business is business. I gotta get to this money, and I
Right?
need to keep her on the line.
Yeah.
I need to find out some more information.
Me too, Triss.
before
I'm on the edge of my
I go
seat. I
off
love this.
on this man. So she
And you
then
know it's gonna be
proceeded
epic,
to
too.
give me the details about the cake. One of my questions I asked is,
I love when she's just telling this story. Like, she proceeds to give me the details of the cake. But if you watch her hands, her hand motions when she's talking about the details of the cake, those are murder hands.
so she then proceeds to give me the details about the cake. One of my questions I asked
like,
is, how many do you want the cake to feed? That determines the size, which can also determine the price of the cake.
More
So she
money.
says,
That's right,
we're just gonna
KO.
have a
Hey,
small
raise
gathering
prices.
at the house, just us and the kids.
Kids?
Kids.
Kids.
Like there's more than just a son.
Like, she's only met his son because he only has one son.
So I asked, well, about how many people? She said,
KO says, this is epic indeed, and she is murder paws. Murder paws. I love that. I love that. That's a good... That's a good term right there. Murder. She is murder paws for sure. She's so... Oh my god, I love her so much. This is great. This is great.
5 for me, him, and our 3 kids.
3 kids?
Y'all.
3 kids?
Where did 3 kids come from?
Dude, what?
Where did 3
Even
I knew about
she
the son.
added the shaky
I knew
cam,
about the
guys.
son.
See, this is pro level editing right here. You see where she's yelling here and she adds the shaky cam? I love that.
Y'all. Where did 3 kids come from? Where did 3 kids? I knew about the son.
So good.
I knew about the son. But there's 3. There's 3. There is an older son.
I love that smile.
A middle daughter.
But there's 3.
And then his
there's
son
3.
that he told me about, which is the youngest. Y'all, I can't even tell the story.
Money,
I cannot,
murder,
because
and
it's
cake
not me
sounds
alive.
like a book.
We've come to the conclusion that she just need a little 6-inch cake, right? A little 6-inch red velvet. And I agree to make it.
KO says 1, 2, 3 crazy paws.
After mess, money is money, so we're gonna make this red velvet cake for the family of 5. So then I ask,
That
would you
family
like
of
to pick up
5,
the
y'all.
or would you need delivery? She asked where we're located. I let her know we're in Oakland, California. She is a little farther away. So she says
She
"I would
wants
love if you could
delivery."
deliver because we plan on having
Lord
dinner on
have
this
mercy.
day. I get
Okay, so there's a lot of videos. I'm not going to play every single one word for word, but here we go. Okay, so she has the phone consult, and now She's confused. She's thinking a lot of things. She's wondering a lot of things. She doesn't know what to do.
Now his birthday is next week, and I haven't confronted him about this yet. I just got the phone call from her.
Can you, sorry I keep pausing it, but can you imagine the restraint this woman has? She's interacting with her man this whole time, has not revealed what is going on. This is absolutely just, oh my god, it's so good. Meech says, uh-oh, what did I miss? We were feeding our neighbors. Well, Meech, this lady makes cakes. And she made a red velvet cake for her man. And then, for Father's Day. And then his birthday rolled around, and a customer called her and said, I would like one of your red velvet cakes for my man's birthday. And she is starting to do some math. Okay? So now, after this call is over with, she is kind of wondering, like, how do I play this, right?
Last week, everything has been confirmed. Order has been paid. She even got the 35% off special.
Not the 35% off special. You gave her a discount?
I know from y'all.
Vlog.
How long do I play this game with him? Like, do I deliver the cake and hope he's there and be like, surprise, bitch?
Surprise, bitch. I love that. I love that. That's a good plan.
Her in that mess? No. Then I'm thinking maybe I'll just, if she needs the cake by 5, I'll get there at 4:55. Or make sure I coordinate with her so that way she's my point of contact. Kind of talk her into making it like a surprise. So I'm not sleeping.
Sure.
I also don't know, like, should I confront him? Should I confront him now? Should I wait till his birthday next week?
Trish says, this poor woman. I agree. She's such a nice lady.
Me based off of the details, like, hey babe, I got this cake order for a red velvet cake, and I don't even make red velvet, but this lady said she had my red velvet, and da-da-da. Like, yo, what do? Like, for real, what? Besides sitting in that room and crying my eyes out because someone who I thought was gonna potentially be the love of my life, who actually was until
that's the sad part,
you know? He had my whole heart
like she's such a good person. She's so wholesome and nice.
I'm having a hard time trying to figure out like what to do. Do I just disappear because we outside?
Okay, so her comments did not disappoint. Top comments, say nothing, deliver the cake, don't make a scene, say happy birthday, and never speak to him again. That's a good one, but I feel like there's no justice there. You know, that is a respectful one. Meech says, this woman is so beautiful. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what a nice person and a nice personality. Like, even when she's talking this horrible thing that's happened to her, she is so, like, kind and gracious and just, yeah. Absolutely, gonna have no problem, finding a new partner who respects her. Trish says she really is wife material. Absolutely, right? Wanderlust says, collect your coin. Give her the cake, and as a present, provide her with the texts, photos, and a note saying you're sorry you were not aware that he had a wife, and bow out. Deliver the cake, don't say a word, block him, he doesn't deserve the energy. This person says, someone from his job told his wife, and as a woman, she did her investigation, found out you were a baker, and ordered a cake. She probably knows your entire family and what color draws you wear. Be careful. That's someone's husband and father of their 3 children. He's a liar. Move on. You know, moving on is probably good advice. The Elmo cake? Yeah, do the Elmo cake. There you go, exactly. Do a red velvet Elmo cake. That's what I'm talking about, you know? Let's get that. That's what we need. the Oh, okay, yeah. KO is saying they should do like a burn cake and have the picture be them the picture of them of the cake girl and the guy together, and the wife is sitting there watching the cake burn down as their relationship does. That's like poetic justice. That's some movie script stuff right there. KO says, also, you don't know how old the kids are. Okay, so she did find out how old the kids are. Okay? So she avoids him for a little bit, and, she plays it cool, surprisingly cool.
This man has been trying to reach me since Friday night. Y'all know, Friday nights, that's our nights. But
that's date night. Friday nights. That's when she would go over to his house. I told him I had a
stomach bug, and I don't want him to see me like that, so
now
I needed to rest and go to bed.
A couple important details here. People are wondering, how did she not know that he was married? She went to his house, and his bedroom is in the basement. Isn't that a red flag to you guys? Like, if you went to meet someone, they own a whole house, and their bedroom's in the basement. I feel like that's just, number one, what are we doing? Why do you live in a basement, sir, when you own a house? What are we doing? KO says he can't stay away. Yeah, exactly. He didn't know anything was wrong. He thought everything was normal. Black Magic says, I'm headed out. I'll watch the rest later. Have a nice weekend. I'm headed to San Diego tomorrow for a week, but I'll check in on Monday. Thanks for the love, everyone. It means a lot and definitely helps. Well, hey, Black Magic, thank you for being here, and I hope you have a great time tonight and in San Diego. Have fun with your son's friends and enjoy your trip. And yeah, we will talk to you on Monday. Yeah, definitely post a couple pictures on the Discord for sure. Okay, So because of the basement bedroom situation, she didn't really see much of the house. So that's kind of why, if you're wondering how did she not know if she goes over to the guy's house, that is how she didn't know.
Last time we talked was Friday evening, and you know, I was just really bothered by the news I had just found out a couple days before from talking to his wife. So I didn't see him on Friday, and that's when I posted.
Understandable.
For you guys. Friday night / Saturday morning, like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I went to bed, woke up, it's viral. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. I just needed to get it out.
No one ever does.
Eating me for a couple of days again.
If you try to go viral, you won't.
The internet is my diary.
Oh yeah, that's, I don't know, maybe not the greatest diary location, Sunday, but okay.
Nothing. Finally, he called me again Sunday night or last night, and I answered. All I have to say is
these cake pans look like big dog bowls.
I don't have my scale.
That's a nice cake pan though. That's fancier than mine.
So he called me and
hey, have a great night, Black Magic. I appreciate you.
I'm not feeling good. Still not feeling good. He's gonna ask me, have you gone to the doctor? And I ain't got time for small talk, Luke. We need to talk. He's like, what's going on? I guess he has no idea because
man is the stupidest person in the world. Now,
why?
Sorry, in his defense, there's no way that he would know that any of this had happened, because the wife obviously is doing this in secret as a surprise to get the cake for him for his birthday, right? So I take that back, you know. But when your girlfriend's starting to act different, you know, maybe you start noticing things. I don't know. I don't know. But she's making red velvet.
Family all on there.
She's making red velvet right now.
Me either. Not that I'm hiding anything. We just don't follow each other on social media. We just don't. To my knowledge, he has not.
He doesn't follow his side chick on social media. I am shocked.
To get some clarification. I know a lot of you guys were saying just block him, ghost him, don't let him.
That's a good, yeah, sure. Those are all good ideas, but it's not. There's no justice. Ooh.
Sorry, I thought I broke my ball, but everything's fine. I had to know. I had to know why he did it, how he did it, for my sanity.
Right?
I just needed to hear it. I did. And for the girls who get it,
yeah,
y'all get it. For those who's like, girl, no, please give me grace. This is a lot. And I feel
you can
like
have all the grace, for sure. And you went viral at the same time of going through this. It's like a horrible situation.
Please. I listened to what he had to say, and it's a sad story, and it just sucks that I got
Okay, so here he is coming clean.
He pretty much told me it's a lot going on at home. Yeah, that could be seen as an excuse or whatever.
There is a lot going on at home, guys.
That I knew, but
got the bedroom in the basement and everything.
Once I told him what happened, he didn't even try to hide it or stutter or lie, and I appreciated him just telling me. I asked you, you tell me. Don't keep playing.
The fact that he was so smoothly into, all right, yep, I did it, I'm married, tells me this is not his first rodeo. I feel like he's doing this to his wife often. Just my opinion, though. Could be wrong. But just the fact that he slipped right into the spiel is, I don't know, kind of unnatural in my opinion, but I don't know.
Again, so I did appreciate that during the conversation. He was straight up, as soon as I addressed it, he straight up was like, this is what's going on. Where it was kind of messed up for me, or very messed up, is he didn't allow me to decide if I wanted to participate in this relationship or not. He kind of kept things from me. I put it in a little early before the preheat, but...
Yeah, so basically her point is she probably would have been fine with it because it turns out that the man and his wife have been separated for some time. And that is the reason that he sleeps in the basement. And so, that was the story that he was trying to spin to her. Triss says, how calm bro was is absolutely a red flag. Okay, see, I'm not the only one who thinks that. Absolutely. So, I just, I don't know, man. I feel like he's done this before, and this is not his first rodeo. The wife and kids are living upstairs, and you got your mistress in the basement. That's weird, dude. That's weird. Yes, Meech, Black Magic made it to #1 right as he left. I don't know how that happened. Crooked Orchid says, I think honesty is the best. Absolutely. 100%. Because you never have to remember what you said if you always tell the truth. But, this guy, you know, he forgot that lesson, and he's gonna try and spin a tale and blah, 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 blah. Well, she's got an ultimatum for him, okay? And, again, if you want to check out the full videos here, Bake Sis Bakery is Ashley's TikTok channel.
I also told him, because this story has gone viral, and I don't know this woman or her socials or anything like that, Guy has 24 hours to tell her, or I'm telling her tomorrow.
100%.
Part of me wants to tell her because I don't want no parts left out. I want him to not hide or sugarcoat or lie about nothing, but I've kind of been inserted into a situation, and I feel like it's his job to tell her. So we talked about that, and I said, she has to know. You must tell her, or I will be letting her know. With this decision to tell her, I have also decided not to make the cake. I just don't feel right making this cake or be in any more.
Trish says, I'm
involved.
trying so hard to
Based
finish
off
this
of what we
story, but I'm
discussed,
falling
he doesn't
asleep.
know,
Hey,
and
don't
she
fall
knows.
asleep. Don't fall
I've
asleep.
always
I got some
felt,
good ones
well,
for you.
since I've
Hold on.
spoke to her, I felt that she did not know. I really think she was just, she saw a cake in the house. It's his birthday coming up, so she's just like, he liked this cake. Let me just call this bakery back. He keep bringing stuff from the bakery. Let's just get the red velvet for his birthday, call it a day. I really do feel.
Okay, so basically, she says, yo, you gotta tell your wife or I'm gonna tell your wife, okay? Then she cancels the cake order, okay? And here are the text messages, guys. Good evening, this is Ashley from Bake Sis Bakery. I wanted to give you a call to see if you had a chance to discuss your upcoming order. Are you available to talk? The wife says, hi, I can't talk at the moment. If it's important, you can text me, but just can't take a call at the moment. Ashley says, okay, no problem. I just wanted to advise that due to some unforeseen circumstances, I'm unable to fulfill your cake order for your husband's birthday this week. I do truly apologize, and I've already processed your refund back to your card. The funds should be expected back in your account within 5 to 7 business days. Please let me know if you have any questions, and again, I'm so sorry, okay? Customer says, can I know why? And Ashley says, your husband contacted me and let me know that he spoke to you and told you why we had to cancel the order. Have you spoken to him? What a pro level play right here, okay? She said, your husband contacted me and let me know that he spoke to you. And now the wife is confused because she called in secret about the cake to surprise him. So how could the husband have called her about the cake that he didn't know about, right? So she is very confused at this point. She says, my husband contacted you? I'm sorry, I'm confused. He spoke to me about what? Can you clarify? And she says, yes. When you get a chance, please give me a call. And she says, I'm gonna call you right now. Because all of a sudden, now, this is interesting. Because she's like, wait a second, how did my husband know about the cake? He canceled the cake order. What is happening right now? Trish says, Poly E&M is all about communication. Yeah, for sure. KO says, if everyone knows what's happening, they still need attention and time. It's not something you can just do. Yeah. I'm not familiar with the life, but yeah, that makes sense. And then she says, oh, okay, that's just the rotation of the text. Okay, so she gets a hold of her. And here is her talking about the call.
Why I had to cancel her order. She was very understanding. She was just like, okay. She did express to me that she had an idea of who I was.
Yeah.
You guys are right, I guess.
I think a couple people know who you are now.
He told her that I was a friend from school.
What?
Many years ago when I had opened a bakery and he wanted to support his friend.
So that explains why he brings treats home every day.
So frequently
Wow, dude. The wife had to have suspected, right? She had to have known what was going on. And like I was saying earlier, there's no way this is the first time. This is the first girl. Like, really, this is the first time he's done this?
She also mentioned that their marriage was definitely on the brink of ending, and...
Aw, see, that's sad.
This was kind of what she needed to make sure she was making the right decision. Splitting up a mortgage, kids, schedules.
Yeah,
all
for
of that
sure.
Stuff is very difficult.
Yeah.
She was trying to figure out if her marriage was worth fighting for, if she was going to take that hard fighting for her marriage, or the other hard.
Yep.
Leaving her marriage, and she thanked me, and she was very kind. She really was. She asked me why I decided to tell her, and I did let her know that I told my story on TikTok. I would rather her find out from him
than find out from somebody being like, "Oh, hey, I saw this story online. Sounded just like you."
The internet. And I didn't want her to find out that way, so I told her.
Oh my God.
And she was she sounded done.
Yeah,
Done.
It's
Almost
understandable.
Relieved. Like, yeah. Thank you.
And Ashley also is done. She obviously has ended things with the cheater. So, that one worked out the way it was supposed to, but I absolutely love that story there. So check out Ashley's channel, Bake Sis Bakery, Shelly J on TikTok. But I got a couple funny ones for you before y'all go to bed. Like sometimes it's like just actually sad. So I don't really like those ones. But like the ones that I'm talking about that generate that smile reaction. And I thought this was funny about the Coldplay couple. There's this AI account that does like memes. Look at this AI reaction right here. This actually, it looks so real. It's so bad. Look at this. And the
How dare you catch me cheating without my consent? I'm suing.
How is he mic'd up? That was weird. So I thought that was pretty funny. But this is a pretty good one. I called it, "What are you doing here?"
That looks pretty.
Husband caught wife cheating at supermarket, buying lingerie with her boss, y'all.
That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good.
Look at her face. That looks pretty good. Oh my gosh. John Malls Meats. Okay. He's just the friendly neighborhood meat purveyor, y'all.
That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
No, I don't know this guy. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Really?
Stop.
Really?
Stop filming. What are you doing?
What are you doing here? He's the one in the wrong for being there when she was trying to buy a little outfit for her side man, who is apparently her boss. This is a theme with these. Why is it always the boss?
Who's this guy?
Watch out for your wife's boss, y'all. Because apparently, I mean, look at the slogans right there on the man's shirt, and she was just following the slogan, you know.
Oh my, I'm sorry.
Dude, hold on.
No,
Dude.
everything's not okay. What are you doing
Dude,
filming?
hold on.
Stop, turn
Dude,
it off.
aren't you her boss? Isn't that your boss?
Oh my god, I don't want to be here.
Are you guys in work hours
Look
right
at
now?
the way
Yeah,
she
we're
put her
working
hand
hard.
on his
You guys
back
working
too.
by-
Stop,
lingerie?
seriously. Why are you even
Buying
here?
lingerie? Really? Really?
Oh my god.
Outside. Outside.
No, we're not going outside.
Wow.
Can you
Really?
Wow.
Really? You cheating on me? Really?
I thought that was, I mean, yeah, it's a bad one. You know, when you got that Life 360, you gotta remember, your man knows where you are too. But I thought that was funny. And then this girl, she pulled a new trick that I was not ready for, and she decided that she was gonna call the side guy to have him vouch for her honesty.
Can you please let me out my room, please? Can you please let me out my room? Can you please let me out my room?
He's trying to
Now
get the
she's locked me
vacuum.
in my room.
She's,
Excuse me.
for context now, she already has her side man on speakerphone. Her side dude is on the phone right now during this conversation, okay?
Bro, no. Can you please hear me out? Like, I'm
What you
literally
mean,
talking, and you're being
no?
disrespectful.
What do
Nigga,
you
you're on
mean,
my
no?
page. You're doing
What
the
do you
most
mean?
for
I'm
what?
trying to
He's
get
being
out. I'm trying to put
disrespectful.
respect in us
So
so
you
you can
wanna be
leave.
with
I'm
another
like,
bitch is already set up when I wasn't
no,
cheating on you?
no, I'm not saying
Yes, you
none of
are.
that. I
You
just
said
asked you
what
to
you mean.
leave. I just
wanna
asked
be
you
with
to
another bitch.
leave.
Just look at this person calling me to fucking make this shit right to tell you
I
that I'm
just
not
asked you
cheating.
to leave, bro. That's all I did. That's all I did.
It's set in stone that they don't want to be with me because I cheated with you. So
Can you just-
here they are.
Do what? Hold on. This is a new level right here. I don't know what, did she really think he was gonna like go for this here?
The police on the way.
The police are coming too?
Yes, man. I've been telling him to please leave me the fuck alone, bro. Can you please hear them out, bro?
Here,
Move out the
please
way.
hear him out. So she wants him to talk to the guy that she's cheating on him with, so he can assure her that she's not.
Please. She's not letting me. She's not letting me leave.
It's
the room.
flawless logic, really. I mean, it is. It's, you can't.
I was not cheating on you with this man, bro.
Yeah. So sorry to see that fly step of 92. I hope you're on to bigger and better things. That happened just a couple months ago. So cheers to you, my friend. And I got one more for you. Somebody thought they were real slick, and now when you're watching this, okay? He knows you're texting, okay? Whoever it is, she knows you're texting. Everyone knows you're texting. When you're staring at your phone and you're doing certain things with your thumbs, everyone knows you're texting. You ain't lying to anybody. But watch how quick. This girl is a pro, okay? She is a pro app switcher. She can switch to TikTok in lightning speed. They're sitting in the hot tub at my man's house, okay? And she will not even look up from her phone.
Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with the boys. Do you wanna come with?
See, he tried to get a look at that phone, and as soon as he got up, she switches over to
Wanna
TikTok.
come with?
Look at that. Look at this. Quick switch.
Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with the boys. Do you wanna come with? Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with the boys right now.
Alright, have fun.
Alright, so my girl's been acting super weird. Every time we hang out, she's always on her phone texting other people.
Okay, sidebar. If you think that your spouse is cheating, don't make a video and post it on the internet, okay? That's just my opinion.
I don't know who it is, so I'm gonna hide out. I'm not actually going to hang out with my boys. I'm gonna hide out, and I'm gonna catch her.
KO says, set up at Walmart. I'll be number 3 all day. Right? I don't know how you're number 3. You're the only one here. The only one chatting, anyway. But yeah, so if you think your spouse is cheating, number 1, trust your instincts. Number 2, don't post it on the internet. This is not good. But okay, so he's told her he's gonna go out with the boys. Clearly she's texting someone. Or she's texting TikTok somehow.
Watch this. Alright, so I just heard a sound outside. I heard a car door.
So a dude just hid upstairs in his house. He didn't even leave.
I'm literally hiding upstairs right now. I'm honestly so fucking pissed.
Oh no. You're still in your sockies? You don't even have shoes on to beat the man
Who the
down?
fuck is this guy?
Oh no.
Who the fuck? Part 2 update on the girlfriend situation.
No. That's my favorite part. Why did you skip it?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh no, that's the caught face. I love the caught face. There's the caught face right there.
Who the
fuck? He is a hot tub repairman.
Part 2 update on the girlfriend situation. First off, there's so many questions flooding in, but I caught her red-handed basically, right?
I mean,
and
yeah, we
so
saw
everyone's
it,
asking,
but...
how did you catch her? What led to that point? Blah, blah, blah. What led to the point was basically she's acting
This
sus. We'd
video's
go on
on
dates,
12
we'd go
million
on trips,
views.
places, we would do things, and she's always texting someone, so I'm like, this is weird, and she's not telling me who she's texting, so I'm like, whatever, brushing it off.
Bro, if your girl is always texting someone, talk to her about it. Not TikTok. Again, just my opinion, sorry. Go ahead.
Then I start to ask her friends, yo, is she okay? I ask her, is anything wrong? She said everything's fine, so I'm like, okay, everything's fine. One night I came home from work, and she was acting a little bit...
You mean to tell me you asked her friends and you didn't notice anything weird at all? Okay, sure.
off when we were making dinner. She was overly happy and everything, and I was just like, alright, maybe she's in a good mood. But then again, I was like, this is kind of weird. And someone's texting her in the background, but she's still not saying anything. So that's when I decided to put her to the test, because I knew something was up.
KO says, OMG, so many repairmans. I know, right? That is how all of these things start, right?
When I was at work or doing something. Like for part 3, I'm out of time.
Yeah, so if you want to see part 3 and follow up with our man, that's... I don't even know how to say that. Lovey WA. It's on screen there. You can check that out. It's from a couple of years ago, but I thought that was a good one. And a good example of what not to do. KO says, I will publicly shame myself and her. Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you stand to gain by embarrassing yourself and your significant other you've shared the last however many years with by posting to TikTok to try and get... I don't know what we're doing here. Like, what are you hoping? Are you hoping that you post this on TikTok and then all of a sudden, like your page is gonna blow up? Like, advertisers are gonna be calling you like, bro, I want to get an ad on your next cheating scandal. Like, is this something you're gonna, like, build content around? I don't understand voluntarily posting on the internet at either side of the cheating story, but really, I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's not good. If you're gonna post online, talk to your friends. Talk to your family, okay? Maybe talk to your significant other's friends as well, if you trust one of them, and see what they say, because posting it online is not the way. She says, Mikey, are you there? Did the generator go out? Oh no, hopefully I'm not, hopefully it's not cutting out for you guys, but hey, yeah, exactly. Brings big nothing. The viral thing, you know, getting caught on the Jumbotron, whatever, you can't really help that, but I mean, to be out here actively self-sabotaging, it's not good. It's not good. But we love some entertainment. So, I enjoyed it. I hope you all did too. I like a little justice. Hopefully y'all can find something to smile about. And be as excited as that red-faced lady in the Coldplay video, because she was having such a good time and just cringing out of her brain. Keho says they all hate him. She's been saying she wants to leave him. Yeah, you know, that's I feel like that's a good explanation for that one there, because there's always a backstory in these situations and we never get to hear it. But yeah, I feel like if you've come across this and you're thinking, I'm gonna post a video to make my significant other look bad, don't do that. But what you should do is smack that like button. Make sure you're subscribed, because we're here every Monday and Friday. And I always got something to talk about. So thank you all for being here. KO says, Drew, your stream has been great as always. Well, hey, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Crooked Orchids, keeping the chat alive. Thank you all to everyone who joined us throughout here. I know it is a Friday night, so I hope y'all have a great night and a great weekend. Thank you, as always, for being here and hanging out with me, and I will catch y'all again on the next one. Peace.
We're considered a hazardous building.